Tonight's Gooder Entertainment production is brought to you by The Chopping Block, Minotti Woodcrafters, Pinkerton Pit Barbecue, Texas Oil Dogs, JB Waterwell, All Fired Up Barbecue Cook-Off, Texas Original Charcoal, the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, Smokin' Magic, Texas High Roller Events, Laredo Roofing Solutions, Navy SEAL Danny Deeks Memorial Classic, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, The Barbecue Store, Mr. Keen Sharpening Service, Cosmos Cube Products, Half-Ass Cookers, Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue, Rectag, Quattro D Drums, We Branded Promotions, Texas Barbecue Bash, and Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics. Thank you for supporting the So Smokin Gooder Show.
What's up? I'm Cosmo, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing.
Hey, we got any more beer in here? All right, I'm sorry. I won't talk again. I'm sorry. I'm done. All right, go ahead, Robbie.
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
And stamp it.
I call it bass boat.
Bass boating?
If you ever seen a bass boat go down the water and everything like that?
Oh, and he nailed it. Oh, shit. Hashtag bass boat.
Well, hello there. I'm Dennis Butterworth with Warpick Barbecue, but you can call me Butter, and you're listening and watching the So Smokin Gooder Show with Rob Arocha.
It's the what?
So Smokin Gooder Show.
It is the So Smokin Gooder Show. All right. Are you ready? Yep. You can handle this? Here we go. 3.
I'm First Class Barbecue Robert Smith, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show.
You said it wrong, dummy. Do it again.
So Smokin Gooder Show.
One more time.
So Smokin Gooder Show.
Hi, I'm Teresa Edmondson, the Crazy Red-Headed Cooker. Behind me, you see the Battleship Texas in Galveston Bay. I'm on the Carnival Jubilee, headed to the Gulf of America for a 7-day cruise, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show.
Are you ready to turn up the heat?
1. Let's go!
Because you've just tuned in to the one and only So Smokin Gooder Show. We're coming to you live from Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. This is the show where we talk all things barbecue and brews, and you better believe we're here to have a good time. Get ready for the man who knows barbecue like the back of his hand, the guy who can tell you the difference between an IPA and a stout blindfolded, and the life of every party, your barbecue pitmaster and the host with the most, Rob Arocha. Whether you're part of the Gooder Gang or just here for the special guests, barbecue competition updates, or maybe even to rate some boxes, strap in, fire up those smokers, and crack open a cold one, because the So Smokin Gooder Show starts now.
Good evening, Gooder Gang, and welcome. Hopefully I'm not too hot. Welcome to the show, the So Smokin Gooder Show. You know what we do each and every Wednesday night right here at 8 o'clock on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram. We're all over. TikTok. I don't know if are we on TikTok, Ty? I don't know. We'll get Ty in here in just a minute.
We're on TikTok.
We're on TikTok as well. What is up, Gooder Gang? So, like I said last week, if the numbers don't look high on yours, they look great on my screen. This is great. I love you guys each and every week for tuning in. I am your host, Robert Rocha. I am coming to you from the Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters here in Cypress, Texas. Damn glad you have found us tonight. If you're new to this show, thank you. We're going to have a badass co-host of the evening. We're going to have Mr. Eddy Morales. He is back tonight. I'm excited to get Eddy back on and talk about everything going on with the PItfather. We'll have him on in just a moment. And then our guest of the evening is the King in the North, is what he was crowned at the CBA World Championships, I believe, by Roddy. Look at that guy. Look at that guy right there. The King in the North, Chris Hatcher, out of anything north of the Buc-ee's in Madisonville is North Dallas, South Oklahoma, whatever you want to call, whatever you want to say it. But Chris Hatcher will be on here shortly. He's big timing me. He's not even in the green room. Is it? No, he is in the green room. He is in the green room. He's there. So we'll get Chris Hatcher on in just a few minutes. But welcome to the show, guys. It is it's a sad week for me. You know, the Texans, I've been hyping them up. I didn't want to get too excited, but I did. I believed that they were going to go ultimately to the big game, the big Super Bowl. But nope. I think C.J. Stroud just threw another interception in the 10 minutes that I've been on, in the 2 minutes that I've been on. It was a terrible game last week, but yeah, it's all behind. It's in the past. So we're moving ahead to crawfish season. It is crawfish season. I hope you are excited about that. Is it too early for crawfish, Ty? What do you think, Ty? Are you a crawfish fan?
Oh yeah, I'm a big crawfish fan. Never too early for crawfish.
Am I lagging? Fucking Brian. Am I lagging? Ty? I might be, because I don't even see Ty.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Fucking Brian. Brian Fox, what's up? Welcome to the show. All right. Well, what else we got going on? Lots going on. This is the busiest time of barbecue, in my opinion. Once the calendar flips over, actually prior to that, we had the big Uvalde, the big Briscoe Ranch cook-off at the Crossroads. That was a big event. And then now we've had the CBA World Championships. We're moving ahead. We've got Butter's event coming up. Ty will talk about that here shortly. But we've got the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo coming up next weekend. We just had Hold'em and Hit'em this past weekend. They had a big number of contestants. We've got this Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is coming up. Barbecue Austin. This is rodeo season, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best part of barbecue. Let me make sure I plug in I'll do that here in just a second. I think I got plenty of battery. Yep. This is the biggest part of barbecue. The first part of the season kicks off. We've got all of these big events, all of these world championships, all of these state championships. So this is my favorite part of the year for barbecue. I hope it is for you guys as well. But yeah, that's all I got to talk about before we get to the show. If you guys have any topics, I want you guys to be interactive. Put comments in there. Put comments. Ty will highlight some of them. We even have some on the screen right now. So make sure you get your comments in, and we'll definitely get them read. They will be on the screen, like I just mentioned. But before we get to any and all of that, let's get the producer of the show, Mr. Ty Cobb. Get in here, Ty. What's up, brother?
What's happening, man?
How are you? I like the shirt. You looking good?
Yeah, absolutely. You did some business there before we got on the air here. You're doing it big time yourself. You said Mr. Hatcher was big timing you, but you're big timing me when we got on here. What were you doing?
Well, so I don't know if y'all know, but my wife got into an accident probably about 5 weeks ago, and totaled her car. We had a Volkswagen Touareg, totaled the car. We're still dealing with insurance on all of that, but we have been carless. We're a family of 4. We have drivers now. My 2 young sons are now both drivers. They're busy. They've got school. They've got extracurricular baseball and work and all kinds of stuff. So I have kind of been out of the car because Diane's been driving the truck. So we needed another vehicle. And I just bought one. As the show was starting, I literally just signed paperwork from Carvana. Carvana was a pretty cool experience, man. It was pretty neat. It was, I don't know if y'all ever bought anything from them, but you know, we'll see how it actually goes. But this was the first experience with it, and so far so good.
It was a good valet service. I mean, they brought it right to you. Your son brought in the paperwork to sign, and you're right out the door. Like he's going to drive it right now, right?
Yeah, he just took it off the test drive. I haven't even driven it yet. But no, pretty cool experience. Pretty so far so good. We'll see how it all goes. But got her a Hyundai Santa Fe 23 model. Looks good. I mean, it's a beautiful car. We'll see. We'll see how it likes it. It's all good, man. But yeah, how are you, Brent, bro? I haven't we did the show last week, but we had a little 3 weeks off, which was nice. Thank you very much. But how are things going? I understand I'm gonna be on your show tomorrow night.
Yeah, man. You're gonna be on my show tomorrow night. We're gonna hear Rob Arocha without his So Smokin Gooder Show voice on. Just talk about Rob, barbecue, work, family, barbecue culture, of course, travel softball. I'm sure we'll talk about a lot of sports, but it'll be good to get you to slow down and just be able to tell your story, man, because you're doing so much shit with the ambassadorship of you're on my Mount Rushmore because of the ambassadorship you do for barbecue. So it'll be good to hear the rest of the story, so to speak.
The rest of the story. Yeah. Do I have a So Smokin Gooder Show voice? I feel like I'm just talking.
No, this is definitely your hyped up, ready for the show voice. Right. Remember you were on the show once before and you slowed down. I was like, Rob, you good? And you're like, yeah, man.
All good. Well, like I mentioned, we have all these big events, man. This is the best part of barbecue for sure. All right, Ty, you know what we do? We play some music, then we'll get our co-host on, Mr. Eddy Morales. But we got to give some shout outs to the Gooder Gang. Keep already coming in. I like it. First in, Carnival Jubilee in the Gulf of America. Yeah, that was a cool intro. Thank you, Teresa, the redheaded cooker. Mr. Keen, howdy, Gooder Gang. We are having a blast in the Gulf of America and ready to see the So Smokin Gooder Show tonight. I like it. We are worldwide. Well, we're at least in the Gulf of America. Bon voyage. There's Lindsey Vincent. What's up, Gooder Gang? Daddy Dutch, good evening. What's up, Daddy Dutch? How are you, brother? Pit Life, look at that. He's celebrating. He had a good weekend on Sunday. Screw you, Johnny Mags. South Texas Blaze, what up, Gooder Gang? No, I'm just kidding. Still love you. Lone Star Smacks, Smokestacks. Yo, what's going on, Gooder Gang? What's up? Dirk Mullins, Rib Cook-Off Association president. What is up? How are you, Gooder Gang? Steven Lozano, what's going on? Lance Bracco in the house. Hatch is in the house. Yes, actually. Sean Trainer, bottoms up. What's up? Yep, bitches. Chad Vasquez, what's up? Hello, everyone. Firebox, what up, gang? I'll see you in, I'm going to, what's it called? The Barnyard. I will be there. Mark Suarez, let's fucking pee? I don't know. Animal House Barbecue. What's up, boys? B, there's Braden. What's up, Gooder Gang? How are you? Travis Key, hello everyone. What's up, Travis? Samuel Demerit, what's up, fellas? Jeremy Berardi, Hollywood Hatcher, yes, absolutely. The King in the North. AJ George, what's up, Gooder Gang? What's up, AJ? Brian Fox, yeah, I'm lagging. There we are, Brian. What's up, Brian? Who else we got? There he is. They're on the Denver. John Turner, hey, Bloods, who wants to do some gangsta shit? Yes, here we go. I might be with Johnny at San Antonio. Bobby Delgado, I got my shirt on, brother. Thank you so much. You and Mary provide some amazing product. The Quattro D drums, if you're not on them, what are you doing? Lucas Armstrong, good afternoon. David Cano. Jason Druin sounds gay. Thanks, Jason. What's up, Jason? There's my boy. Case Hahn, this show sucks. How are you doing, Case? I hope you're feeling much better, man, and we'll get you on. Get well, Case. Look at that. Look at that. Producer Ty got a little special something for you. All right, where are we at here? Where are we at? Matt Casper, good evening. Let's run them through, Ty. Let's go. Buddy Northrop, what's up, pimps? JB Waterwells. Here we go. El Barrio, what's up, man? How are you? Going to snow? Caesar. Winter's coming. What up, gangsters? Yes, winter is coming. Carl Davis in the house. Ricardo Contreras, what's up? James Dodson, how are you, brother? And I think we are done. All right. Thank you very much for everybody watching. Put your comments in there, and we will try to get them in. We'll try to put them on the screen, but we have logos to make sure we get in. All right, let's bring in the co-host of the evening. We're talking about Mr. Eddy Morales from the PItfather Barbecue, the San Antonio defending grand champion from the San Antonio Rodeo from last year. What's up, brother? How are you?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Up, brother? How that kid is still around. I saw him. He was crying after the
Man, I don't know where he's at. I haven't seen anything.
I actually saw him on social media. He was literally tearing up after the
Was he talking about the North Texas legend?
No, he wasn't. He was talking about the Ohio State legend of CJ that just killed us all. Play the clip, says Case Han. I don't see if Ty can find that real quick. But yeah, man, it was a rough weekend. Weekend.
That was hard to watch.
Tell me about it. It was tough to watch. 4 turnovers in the first, 4 interceptions, I think, in the first half. It was rough.
It was rough. And then I feel like the defense kind of started falling apart too, and it just wasn't good. Man, they started doing okay.
It was bad.
They just too late.
Too late, man. I saw a stat. If CJ would have just took the ball and spiked it in the ground every play, he would have had a better quarterback rating than what he actually ended up with.
Yeah.
Terrible. Well,
man,
good luck.
In my head, I'm like, dude, just take the sack.
Yeah.
Man, get sacked. Hold on to the ball. I mean,
it was rough, man. It was rough. But you know what?
They called me. They asked if I wanted to go play, but, man, I couldn't make it. So
did they? Did they? Well, speaking of playing, man, you're all over the place, man. You really you're going at it, man. How many GCs? I mean, how many bungs do you have right now for?
Man, I only have 3.
It's still early though. You got half a year.
Yeah, basically. I got 3 and 3 reserves. So,
well, you just reserved this past weekend. I just saw when I was doing my wrap up recap. You went to the Cody, the Cooker of the Year. So, all good, man. So,
that was a good one. Kid Polk, man.
Yeah, old Kitty.
It's hard to beat in Lone Star.
They love him some. They love some canned heat over in Lone Star. That's for damn sure. How'd you do at the CBA World Championship?
Not good. I think I had a 9th place rib, and that was about it.
Yeah, I had a 6th rib, and that was it for sure. But man, I had like a 30-second chicken with like a 195. It was tight at the top. I'll just say that it was good.
My best turn-in that I thought, my favorite turn-in, man, it was a fucking 90-second. So,
yeah. Well, how's your brisket doing, man?
Well, it was doing good. I mean, it does good up until fucking CBA. That was 90-second.
Talk about the rub, man. What's going on with you got 2 rubs out, I believe, right?
I got 1 rub out. I have 2 rubs, and I'm using it, and 2 other people using it.
Okay.
Man, they've been doing good with it. I've been doing good with it. So
awesome.
It'll be out soon. I don't know how soon, but it's almost there.
The Vendetta's out, and it's the Covenant, right? That's the Covenant.
Yeah. Vendetta's out. I'm out right now because my co-packer's pissing me off. But man, other than that, yeah, it's out.
Sean Trainer had a 30th chicken and almost a 196. Yeah, it was tight there at the CBA World Championships, but that's the way it should be to earn a World Championship. Speaking of World Champions, we have the winner of the CBA World Championship, Mr. Chris Hatcher. We'll get him on here shortly if he's looking good. He is ready to go. But Eddy, anything else that we want to that you want to speak about before we get the guest on? And of course, we'll have plenty of time to share during the visit. But go ahead.
Shit, I don't know. nothing special. I thought you were gonna ask me what I knew about Chris.
Well, bring him on, man. Bring on the guest of the evening. What do you know about Chris?
Man, I know he's a badass. And I just remember where we started our bromance was in May last year when both of our barbecue homies were at Memphis in May together. Or not together, but, man, they were both gone. So I'm like, man, I'm going to see what Chris is doing. So, man, we ended up cooking together that weekend, and it's kind of –
that's where the bromance
since,
started.
That's where
I
it started.
He is a cool dude, man. He's a friend to everybody. So let's bring him on right now. We're talking about the King in the North, Chris Hatcher, Chat and Chew Barbecue. I don't think anybody really knows that. If they do, you've been cooking a while. But there he is right there. Chat and Chew Barbecue, Hatch's Barbecue. We're talking about the man of the evening tonight, Mr. Chris Hatcher. What is up, Chris? Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show. How are you doing, brother?
The North Texas legend.
He's muted. Look at this guy.
Wow. That's man, that's muted. The entrance right there.
How are you guys?
Big timing us and now just muting on us, man.
Shit show.
Chris is like, hey, I'm not gonna be on until right before the show starts. I'm like, that's cool, bro. That is cool.
He was probably on time last week, or
he was like 35 minutes early last week.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
I was out looking for briskets and no luck.
Did you find anything?
No
luck.
No, you go to the stores in North Texas right now, you better know how to fight. That's for sure. It's a little wild.
Were you looking for this weekend or next weekend?
For San Antonio.
Okay. Who are you cooking with in San Antonio?
So I'm cooking in Good Life and Texas Chrome's one of their spots.
Okay, nice.
They had a spot open, so I was able to pull some sponsorship money together and get one of their spots. So
all right, well, I'm excited. I know Eddy will be there. Eddy, you're going to be with AJ and that group, right?
Yep.
Right next door to me.
I had a spot on Champions Row, but man, I didn't want to be on Champions Row. I like my spot.
Look at that.
So
I don't even want to be on Champions Row.
Ain't really nothing Champion Row about it, too.
Where is Champions Row?
Man, exactly. I don't know. It's over there by the 10.
Bill will be there. Who all will be there in Champions Row? Do you know this weekend or next weekend?
Man, I don't know. Bill, probably Josh, maybe.
Oh yeah, Josh and Reagan will be there.
Yeah, but
cool.
Man, I told the guy Sean, I'm like, man, I don't want to be. I want to keep my spot. So
very nice,
man. I'm in my spot.
John Turner, he says, call your boy for San Antonio. Chop and block, John Turner. Second place, 2 years in a row, brisket at the American Royal. And sixth place brisket this past at the at the Seguin CBA World Championship. He's looking for a spot. If you have a spot, hit up John Turner. I've offered up my brisket spot to John. So if he can't find a spot, he'll be coming over to Bullhorn, and we're going to be teaming up. So we'll see how that goes, if that happens, if not. But we are going to be doing a live show next Thursday. So if you guys are there, you should be there. If you need to be there.
I'll be there.
But next Thursday, we're going to be doing a live show from the Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation camp, just because they got a lot going on there. I think they're cooking. They're doing all kinds of stuff. Stacy Hale and you guys, whoever wants to come on. But Stacy's going to be with me. We're going to be doing a live show on there, and we're going to be bringing on guests from all over, not just the same old people that we talk to all the time. But we're going to have we're going to pull. So if you want to come on the show next week, you're going to be in San Antonio. Hit me up, send me a message, and we'll get that arranged. It's going to be just kind of like what we do at Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Come up, spend about 5 minutes with somebody, and then we're going to pull somebody else up. So if you're at the San Antonio Rodeo next weekend, come over to the Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation camp, which is right by the judges' tent. We're going to be set up there, and we're doing a live show for there. So lots going on for there. And, of course, we will be doing the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Pitmaster Social. Chris Hatcher was there last year. We had 100-plus people for our very first year to do it there at our camp at Fast Cookers. We're expecting a lot more, and Tuna's already buying. He said, how many do we need to pay? How much food do we need to have? And I said, well, last year we had 100. That was our first year. Probably at least 150, maybe more.
I'll be there this year.
All right. Eddy will be there this year.
And one the other year before for when I think y'all did it at Dennis's, right?
Yeah, we've done it, Dennis. This will be like our I want to say 5th year to do a live show from the Houston Lifestyle. I think we did 3 at Dennis's. Last year we did it at our camp at Tuna's at Half Fast, and we're going to continue to do that. We were on stage. We had the big old video board. It was a good time. Chris, what do you remember about that, man?
Yeah, it was great. I was, my spot's right there across the street from you guys. So shit, it was nice. I get to knock out, some of my prep for the weekend, and then didn't have far to go. Stumble across the street. So yeah, it was a good time.
I love it. Shout out to Jeff Cohen right there, greeting guy from the Baseball and Barbecue Show. That's a great podcast if you guys want to listen to another podcast, which is wonderful. But they integrate baseball along with barbecue, which, man, that goes hand in hand. I was on there. They asked me to be on their show. I need to get them on our show for sure to do that. They've already done our show, but we want to come back to do that because baseball season is going to be starting here next month. Pitchers and catchers report. Thankfully, take my mind off of things from this damn football thing, man. But Chris, I know you've been tuned out of football for about a month and a half now. I mean, the Cowboys, they were gone early.
Yeah.
It's still fresh. It's still fresh for Eddie and I, man. Yeah. It's still fresh, man. Well, cool. Well, Hatch, let's talk about the CBA World Championship before we get going on and with the show, man. Congratulations. You are the newest world champion of the CBA. We've had Kevin Hernandez, Big O. Who am I missing, Eddie? I early on, this was our 5th year to do this thing. So congratulations, man. That was a big victory, man. You finished with 782, I believe, is what you wound up with. That was pretty badass.
Yeah. I didn't see that one coming, to be honest. I don't think anybody probably did, but yeah, it was, man, I ran 2 different, or 2 new recipes I ran a new chicken recipe and a new brisket recipe. And, man, some stuff I'd been thinking about and, just kind of tooling around with. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to run it. Throw a Hail Mary, right? Man, it was a pretty rough cook with the wind. Everybody dealt with the same stuff, but man, the wind it was humming through there. And, I don't know, just had some, dealt with some adversity and made everything work. I didn't, chicken, I got chicken done. It was good. I wasn't mad about it. I didn't think it was first place, but I didn't think it missed. And ribs, I kind of threw a little fit. I felt like I missed my mark on my ribs. And, I ended up turning in the best 6 bones that I had, right? Like I was trying to do 4-on-4. I was trying to get fancy. And finally, I just said, screw it, man. I'm going to put the best 6 I've got in here just because I didn't feel comfortable, right? So, man, pork, I thought pork was amazing. And brisket, like I said, I ran a new recipe and I wasn't mad about it. I thought it was really good. So, yeah, going into awards, I didn't think that, I didn't think that I had enough to win it, but I didn't think I had enough to lose it either. So,
yeah,
man, you never know. So,
well, let's talk about chicken, man. You said you ran a new recipe. Were you not feeling good about what you were running? Because throwing a new recipe, 2 new recipes out there and coming out on top is pretty badass. But yeah, you finished your chicken 195.28 in 25th place. That's a good start, even though you don't realize it, right, when the awards are happening.
Sure. Yeah, man, I like the chicken that I've been running. I've been running the same chicken for about a year and a half, and it seems to do good in North Texas. And then I don't know, it's a little bit different than what I've ran at CBA Worlds, but looking at boxes and talking to people, I was like, man, I've got to turn in pieces. I've got to turn in legs, wings, something. I've got to do something at CBA Worlds, and I did. I did my wings and put them in the box with my half. It's like, you know what? So I actually ran my wing, part of my wing recipe on my half. So just kind of put them together, and it seemed to work out pretty good.
So you have a different recipe for your half versus your pieces?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
I run the same. So I've been doing wings and chicken halves for a year and a half now, and it's the same. So but that's good to know, man. You can do 2 different ones, man, for sure. My wife she was running the judging room that day, but she's able to judge throughout the year. And she mentions to me that even when you have a half in there, for the most part, if you're gonna do thighs, or legs or something like that, obviously they're gonna go for those. But if you have a half with other pieces, generally she's thinking, and if there's other CBA reps in the comments tonight, but she's thinking about 75% of the judges are going straight for the half. They're not even messing with the wings or whatever else may be in the box. It's to me, when I do them, I'm hoping to just get an appearance score, right? Just to continue, just make it look good, make it look appealing, make it look like something they want to eat, right? But I am hoping they go for the half.
Yeah, and that that was kind of my approach as well. I didn't care whether they went for the wings or the breast or the half chicken or whatever. I really wanted to just fill the box up, not gaudy, but just enough to kind of take up a little bit of the empty space. So, and that's what I did. I didn't overpack my box, or it wasn't 30 pounds or anything like that. So, I don't know. I went in with a game plan, and it worked. So,
Eddie, what have you been doing with chicken lately, brother?
Man, CBA, I've been running halves and wings. So that's what I ran at the CBA, and I thought the half was good. The wings, man, I ran the same wings I ran from fucking Uvalde. Then they walked in Uvalde, so man, I ran it, but it didn't walk. I thought they were great. Man, it's the same recipe too. I just threw them in the same brine with the chicken, and man, I hit them with the same rubs. So yeah, I thought they were good. I liked my wings better than I did my half.
Yeah. Well,
in Uvalde and in CBA.
So Mark Suarez was in my camp. We were doing doing some filming for the Barbecue League. Look out for that. Mark Suarez in the comment, the soul snatcher, but he was in the camp filming just the boxing portion for chicken, right? Everything was boxed that weekend. We weren't really going over processes or seasonings or anything like that. It was really just when you're ready to box, from the pit to the box to turn it in. That's what we were filming.
Brisket.
Yeah, Eddie did brisket. I think Phil did ribs, and Fred did pork, I believe, or vice versa, somewhere around there. Excuse me. But we were just talking about, he was asking me some things, but anyway, he made a comment. He's like, yeah, your wings are, they're not crispy, right? I'm like, yeah, they're not. It's a barbecued chicken wing. You're not going to have that, but
Popeyes, bro.
but I'm wondering, he made me think, are judges taking a bite of that and saying, man, these aren't crispy, or they're not, they're rubbery, thinking in their mind rubbery. He actually used that word, which they weren't. They were cooked at 200 plus degrees.
Yeah,
they were fine. But I'm just kind of wondering. It made me think, right? Maybe my mind went to one. You know how we do, right? You're like, oh shit. You hear one comment and you're just like, oh shit. Somebody, you could have three great people tell you, man, these are great. This is great, and one person says, yeah, a little bland or whatever it may be, and you're like, oh fuck, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Yeah, they're terrible. But he made that comment, and it got me thinking. But our judges kind of thinking the same thing. This is not crispy. These wings are not, crispy. They're not fried, right? Well, of course they're not fried. They're barbecued chicken wings. So you kind of run the risk at that. I guess maybe with wings, because maybe not with thighs or legs. Are you expecting to have a crispy fried chicken leg or whatever? But anyway, it just got me thinking. What do you guys think about that, as far as like having wings in a box and somebody saying it was not crispy or rubbery?
I mean, man, as far as it not being crispy, yeah, it ain't. It's barbecue. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, I do know how I would make them crispy, but then, man, once you sauce them, they're not gonna be crispy anymore.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, fuck, should I? If you want to do crispy, then, man, don't sauce them. But man, once you close that box, the steam's gonna make it rubbery. So there's no way to keep it crispy. So, man, as long as it's not rubbery, as long as it's bite through, man, I think you're good. Good with wings.
I agree. I ran an all wing box at CBA Worlds last year, and absolutely got hammered. I was like, no, I'll never do that again. But I don't know, through a Hail Mary, I didn't want to do thighs. I just wanted to run wings, and I render them, butter bath, and they're pretty soft, but yeah, they didn't all wing box does not work in Seguin for sure.
How are we doing on char? Are you guys not marking, but are you guys putting grill marks on your chicken nowadays? What are we doing there?
No,
I'm not doing those tiger stripe grill marks, but man, depending on this, and I usually say, man, I don't change anything when I cook anywhere, but man, depending on where I'm at now, I'll flip, you know what I mean? I'll flip my chicken once it's already cooked just to, man, make it a little dark, give it a little char, but that's about as much grill marks as I'm doing. And man, I feel like I figured out where it works and where it doesn't.
Yeah, I like I do like, what's up, Caleb? Caleb Warden's in the house.
Caleb.
I do like putting a little, not so much grill marks, but I do like having char on there. Just and I use the grill grates, and they're definitely not Sharpie marked. If anybody's seen my box, it's more of a hold on one second. I'm sorry. It's more of just a look for them to realize, because I used to get dinged on, hey, this is too pretty, and then of course we cook it right, and it was a little too it was juicy, right? It was cooked right, and so they were like, this is undercooked. This is something. I was like, no, it's not. So as soon as I started putting just a little bit of markings on there, then I stopped getting that comment, and my scores got improved. So that's good. What's up, Caleb? It's good to see Caleb in the house right there.
Just a little bit of color.
Percent. Hatch, what you think about that, brother?
Yeah, I agree. I don't like the stripes myself. I think they were hot there for about 6 months, but man, past that, I don't think it really. I think people don't understand what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't care for them. I've never done it, but on the wings, man, put a little char on them. I think wings are good like that. So a little different.
I like it. Somebody asked, is Hatch and team no wingtip or a wingtip guy?
No wingtip.
Yeah, no wingtip, brother. It's a revolution. We have started something. Eddy, what are you doing out with the wingtips?
Well, I used to be big on big on the wingtip, but man, there was one episode that we did, and there was a badass chicken got turned in. Man, we were doing the Rate My Box, and man, I thought the chicken looked great. And somebody, I don't know if you or somebody in the comments said, man, that wingtip looks like a big old cockroach just sitting on the breast. And ever since then, I'm like, man, it kind of does. So, man, I stopped doing it. I started cutting them off.
I like it. Jen Lee's in the comments right there. I see a lot all across sanctioned bodies that if you're cooking a half chicken, wingtips are optional. And then, of course, we have IBCA is going to be the sanctioning body at San Antonio. But the same applies. Wingtips are optional, man. So if you're going to be cooking San Antonio, I'm excited for IBCA to come back because it's going to be single round judging. It's not going to be going through the whole gauntlet of everything. Eddy, how do you feel? You're the GC from last year with the multiple rounds.
It's all good.
Yeah. No, that's what we're used to.
I won Austin Rodeo with Lone Star, and then the next year was CBA. Man, I reserved it. So, and they added like 80 teams. Man, I don't care.
I like it. I don't think our for me personally, my approach to a larger contest doesn't change. It's the same thing, right? We're doing what we do. Eddy, you seem to have mastered. The bigger the contest, I feel like you're up there, man. And a lot of that is preparation, mentality, whatever it may be. Obviously, cooking good food, that's the main thing. But is your attitude, is your approach a change at all as far as the bigger the contest?
I think bigger contests might hurt people because they start overthinking and they start trying to do shit that they wouldn't do at a smaller contest. Man, I see it. Man, it's just another cook-off. It's just another weekend. Man, I'm gonna do the same shit I did at a 18 team cook-off than I did at a 300 team cook-off. You know what I mean? So I go into it mentality, man, it's just another cook-off versus somebody might go into it being like, fuck, man, 200 teams. I need to make sure I do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. And man, I'm like, man, fuck it.
I need a little extra.
Yeah.
Need a little extra. Yeah. I agree. I don't do the same thing, man. Whatever's got you there, whatever got you to your level of confidence. You're obviously a lot of us have had success And I'm talking about everybody in the comments that I'm looking at names right here. A lot of y'all have had success. Just continue doing what you're doing to get there, because it's just another contest, man. And you're not competing against the 300 teams that are going to be at San Antonio, right?
Nope.
You're competing against the 12, or Jen, how many are on the table? You're competing against those guys, right? That's really, and you're really competing against yourself, right? Just do better than you did the weekend before the last time you cooked, right?
Yeah, or do just as good.
Or just as good. In your case, Eddie. In your case. I was last year in Lone Star. I had they did the final tables. I was like, it was 11th chicken. I had like a 13th rib, and I might as well have been 313th because it doesn't matter in those kind of competitions. So I am excited to get back to a similar style of what we're used to, right? Getting overall ranked and being awarded for having a great cook consistently throughout the contest. Hatch, how many times you done San Antonio, brother?
I've cooked San Antonio one time.
Jen says 12 at the most per table. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, so you're not competing against 300. You're competing against 12 for each turn-in. So this will be your second time to cook San Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Do you have one of those coveted black banners?
Man, I don't. And the last time I cooked San Antonio was whenever they had that the Potsy. Do y'all remember that? Rob, you probably remember the Potsy deal.
No, what are you talking about?
It was on Friday. It was a whole nother cook. It was like an invitational. It was like a points chase deal that what was his name? Steve Grahams.
Yeah, Steve Grahams. I remember.
Yeah. He kind of put together. He put together right? Like this whole point system deal, like for all of Texas, no matter the sanctioning body, and did all this stuff. So, anyways, we had a 3-meat cook-off on Friday, and then Saturday was the normal rodeo. Well, on Friday they had white banners. Yeah, right. White. They had white. It was the same thing except they were white banners, and the Saturday was the black. Man, I sat on my ass both days. I didn't get a banner at all.
I thought he was going to say, "Man, I have a white banner."
Man, I was like, "Shit, I don't have either one of these bastards." So.
I thought for sure he was going to bust out a white banner.
Yeah.
Nope. Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Roddy and Sarah. They're opening an HTO in Kingsville, and the Kingsville Chamber of Commerce posted that. So that should be coming up pretty soon. So construction is going on. So shout out to the Trevino's for that. James Pavia says, "Checking notes." What's up, James? How are you, brother? Good to see your name on here. Well, let's talk about ribs. I had Eddie and I both walked in ribs. I heard you saying you were trying to fit 4 in a box, or 4 on 4. I wound up going 5 on 5. I liked my ribs that day. I was 6th overall. Eddie, you said you were 9th. How'd you feel about your ribs that day? And I know your son has been killing it, Landon. And I appreciate him wearing our So Smokin Gooder Show hat. He looks great in that, brother. But I'm sure you ran his rib recipe, because why wouldn't you? If he shares it with you.
Actually, I did run it at CBA Worlds.
Okay, good. I'm looking at your scores, man. You had 2 40s up there. You killed it, man. 192.98, which is great. But that many qualified, awesome, badass teams, it was 42nd. So.
I thought the flavor was great, man.
What's up, Rochelle?
It's completely his recipe, his injection, his rubs. I mean, he's built it by himself. So it's pretty cool to watch him like understand flavors and building and layering and all that. So it was cool. Whenever he hit that first place at the rib cook-off on New Year's Eve, man, I tried one. And he boxes by look and feel. He doesn't try his ribs at all for texture. He feels each rib, and that's how he puts his bones in the box. I was like, well, let me try one, and I tried one, and I was like, dude, you need to eat one. They're freaking phenomenal. Like they are. I knew he had me beat. They were just that good. Like flavor, tenderness, like they were tasty. And then we went to El Campo, and he hits a second. And I'm like, dude. I'm running that
with
shit.
Some studs there. That was a stud cook contest as well.
Yeah, and that's what that's something else. I told him on the way home. They had already posted results. It's like, man, you probably don't understand, but he was on a table with Sure Shot, Fred Robles, Stacy Brenneman.
Damn.
Like three other just absolute stud cooks. I was like, I think he won the table by like 4 points, 5 points.
Wow.
Like, dude, you have no idea what you just did. So anyways, long story short, yes, I did run his rib, and the flavors were great. The flavor is really, really good. It just, man, I just didn't hit tenderness on them. I didn't think so.
There's a big flavor shift, I feel, going towards peach, and it started last season. I don't know if you guys are incorporating that into y'all's ribs. I am not yet because my ribs are still hitting, but I do see a lot of ribs, pork categories shifting over to the peach thing, which is great. You know, Bill introduced his peach rib wrap or peach pork wrap, whatever it may be. I've seen a lot of peach products coming out, which I love peach. It's great. You know, it's great. And I feel like it pairs well with pork. Obviously it does. A lot of teams are doing that. Have you guys played around with that or incorporated that into your mix?
Yeah, I love everybody running peach because I don't. I mean, being honest, you know, I mean, everybody's running, you know, kind of the same shit. Man, there's a couple of that I alternate, you know, rib candies with, but yeah, I don't, man, I've never got on the peach train myself. I don't know. And it works for people. It just don't work for me.
Yeah, I will say on my wrap, I don't run peach, but man, I've been running peach in my sauce since 2019. So,
Eddy's the forefather of
I started off with that little jar
Eddy's
of
been running peach
Texas pepper jelly, the peach, that old pepper jelly peach habanero or some shit.
Yeah.
So I used to put that in my sauce, and man, I learned that from Clarence Joseph way back in 2019. So man, he's the OG peach guy.
Clarence Joseph.
Yeah.
CJ, David Dunn says apple juice for the perfect 200 at the Worlds. Peach, man, I will say Dustin has a good peach. That peach, it ain't easy. It was pretty good. Chingo, what's up? My boy Manuel Moreno's in the house. It's to me, like I mentioned, I haven't done it yet, but I have tried other people when they are asking me to try it, and I'm picking it up, man, and it tastes good. But I'm kind of with you, Hatch. Is like, you know, the more and more, then maybe ours stand out a little bit more. So it's all good, man. But it's good. I am leaning towards doing it on pork, just trying it out, doing the peach stuff, man. You never know, but yeah, I've just noticed as a trend, it seems like it's becoming like a thing, right? And so, you know, something to think about.
I've been on apple since 2017, 16 or 17.
So apple.
Yeah.
Apple.
Got it.
That works.
But it's got to be apple 2 times, not just regular apple hub.
Ideal rib placement. How many you want? Horizontal, vertical? What are you doing here?
I like a full box. If I can put 10 in the box, I'll put 10. I think it presents well. If I can get 8 good bones and they stay, you know, together, man, I'll turn in 8.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll turn in 6. I did at CBA, you know, because I had to. But yeah, if I've got the perfect rib, I'm going to turn in 10.
Roddy says apple cinnamon was hot for a minute. Yeah, good. Oh, what was that? Simply Marvelous cinnamon, something like that.
I used to be a 4-on-4 guy, but man, again, from this show, from the Rate My Box, man, them 10 bone boxes, man, I think they look great. So
yeah,
I've been doing 10 bones, except I did my first 6 bone CBA box in El Campo because my ribs were trash. And man, I can get 6 good ones out of it. So man, I did 6 the weekend before the CBA.
5 and 1.
Yes.
Yeah, 5 and 1. That works. He ain't as good as he once was. He was last week. That's for damn sure. I want to see Eddy's box after running to turn in every time. Eddy, bro, you have been running lately, bro. You are.
And I don't try. I try not to, man. I swear. I try to. I'm like, all right, I'll start earlier, and it just doesn't. Something happens. I mean, it's inevitable. I don't know, man. Wait till you see the brisket boxing. I thought I was gonna miss turning.
Oh, shit. There's drama. I like
had 4 slices in my box, and it was 58.
Holy shit!
Damn.
And
I was running to turn in for brisket, and somebody said, "You made it," and somebody was huffing puffing. I look back at this Eddy.
I told Mark, I said, "Bro, I'm about to miss this fucking turn in," and you'll see it on the video, bro. I sped it up and fucking. And I did the same shit to every slice. I finished every slice and I got it in there. I left my trailer. It was already 59 when I left. And we were pretty far.
Yeah.
I ran the whole fucking way. I didn't stop for a breather. I just ran. And yeah, man, fucking made it.
That's a great story. I can't wait to see the video. You can check that out on the barbecueleague.com. It's $100 per year, and it is a wealth of information. And there's videos from 3 years ago at this point now. It's been around for a while. Reagan did a chicken leg box that has still got a lot of play because, Reagan's done a great job with chicken. But, man, that I remember looking at his leg box and trying it. It was good, man. But, yeah, Bill's on there. There's a lot of people that obviously, Brad Leininger, all the guys from KCBS, Chris Hatcher, all of them are up there that have done it before.
Chris Hatcher, you're on there?
Chris Hatcher's on there. I'm sorry, Chris Schaefer, excuse me. Chris Hatcher might be on there. Who knows?
We did that round table. We did that brisket round table, but I haven't done any meat videos yet.
Lucas says, "This is why I have my clock set 2 minutes fast." See, that's all cool, but it's 2 minutes fast.
Yeah.
That just it doesn't do anything for you because you have that extra 2 minutes to do it. Speaking of minutes here, are you guys a 9:22 a.m. shot guy, or are you more of a 10 a.m. beer guy?
I like both.
You're both.
Why not? Need all the luck you can get, right?
Eddy, I know he's great, man. How far along are you right now, bro?
Man, I haven't drank in it'll be 9 months on February 2nd. Bro. So
congratulations.
But, man, I was a 9:22 and a 10 a.m. guy.
And a 10 a.m. Yes. Well,
I was kind of like just start drinking after the 9:22 shot.
I'm a 10 a.m. beer guy. 9:22 as well. I was at the CBA Worlds, and of course Reagan was there. So I went over to Reagan's camp, and then we came over to Josh and Stacy's camp at 9:23, 4-ish. Me and Danny, my barbecue homie. So we did both. But
congrats, James.
But generally, James Povey, 11 months this Friday. Badass, dude. Yeah. Badass. If I'm up, I'm good to go, says Sean Trainer. If you had to choose, Gooder Gang, actually, if you don't, if you're both, put both in there. But are you all a 9:22 a.m. shot person or a 10 a.m. beer person? Yeah. I'm kind of with Hatch. I
like the 10 a.m. beer in North Texas.
Why is that? Why
man,
does it matter in North
they
Texas?
fucking, dude, like the whole cook-off, the whole contest comes to whoever camp and everybody cracks that motherfucker open at the exact same time.
Yeah, I like it.
They get, man, they're more strict about it. Everybody shows up.
Oh, yeah. They do countdowns and everything.
Man, everybody's there.
It's cool.
Who's pretty good at, obviously we know about Reagan. He does some really great toasts. Is there anybody else that's kind of stepped up behind him that are doing like really thoughtful, insightful, rhyming, make sure your chicken is moist and you're last on the stage type deal? I haven't seen anybody else yet doing that.
Nah, I think man, Stacy Hale had a pretty good one time, but
Stacy Hale.
Man, it's something about a duck. I don't remember. No, it's pretty good.
James Dodson says Eric and I are favoring the 10 a.m. We started it originally.
That's right.
I like it. But if it happened in North
Say
Texas,
it's about a duck.
It's about a duck. Well, maybe Stacy can. Stacy, you better remember what you said, because next week on Thursday we'll have you do that. 7 a.m. mimosas. Oh, and then Aaron's got the Texas Reds. If you want to drink all
Man,
night,
I used to love those things. I used to love getting that text message. Fuck.
Stop it. Sorry, Eddie. But if you want to drink all night and still win contest, Josh Hale, you can do that. But if you do want to get some rest, I mean, if you're feeling it at 11, it's like, man, I really should go to bed, but I want to keep drinking. Just go to bed, because at 7 a.m. you got mimosas. At Aaron Leslie's sending you a text at 8 o'clock. Hey, Texas Reds are ready. You know, 9:22. You got some of the best tequila on the planet at the Hales or Reagan Brochet's camp, barefoot, or no shoes, Reagan, however you want to call them. And then at 10 o'clock, you got beers. So it's just a smorgasbord. But that's not what it's just on my notes here. But anyway, let's talk about pork, guys. Let's move along to pork. How'd you feel about pork, Hatch?
Man, I liked it. Obviously, had a 200 first place, which I didn't see coming, honestly. I did like my pork. I thought I hit my my tenderness. My flavor was really good. And, man, it was just worked out that day. Hit the right tables. So, yeah, I was pretty happy with pork. It was probably my best box, if I had to guess. And that was, obviously that was before awards. That's how I felt. So it was good.
Well, that's good. Let's. Where'd you end up on pork that day? I'm looking right now. First 200. Okay, we got it. We got to really get deep dive in here. But my attention got Dale. This is my buddy here, David Lapine, that I cook with at the American Royal, that we've done the party of the year with. That's how I got involved with the American Royal and the party of the year. My buddy David Lapine, he works for a crane company. I work for a crane company. But this is Casey Dave. Casey Dave. If y'all ever hear me talk about David, this is my boy David. And he said 922.
Yeah, I met him, man. He was cool.
Yeah, you did. He's a cool dude, cool cat. And he lives up in KC. He said 922 first timer. Yeah, at the Royal, we went to Josh and Stacy's camp, and No Shoes was right across from you guys, and we had a nice one for there at Reagan. So that was pretty cool. What's up, David? How are you, man? All right, 200 perfect score, brother. You said you felt good about it. You did tell me that day, in fact, you really felt good about it, man. What made it feel different than the weekend before?
Man, I've been thinking about my finish, right? Like I ran everything the same on pork. I like my pork. Man, I hit my right tenderness. Everything was good there. I knew when I sliced it, I was like, man, it feels really, really good. I changed one thing on my finish that weekend, and man, I really, really liked it. It was a simple change, but man, it was really good.
What was it?
Just a finish.
We'll get straight to it. What was it?
It was just just a little bit of different syrup. So,
all right, nice. Would you
Different
say it's
brand.
safe? Was it a sweet pork or savory pork? If you had a needle here, is it leaning sweet or savory?
More savory, yeah, I would say.
Yeah,
more savory, sweet savory.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. So what are you aiming to turn in? You don't have to describe that particular box, but when you're going into a pork, what do you bring into a contest for pork?
Man, normally like CBA, I mean, I've ran all the boxes, right? Like I've ran the bacon, the chunks, the cube, all that, which I do in KCBS. But man, I feel like CBA in Texas, it's just, for me, easier to run collars, trim down, and I'm gonna run collars and monies and cubes basically. So for me, I just focus on nailing my texture, nailing my tenderness on each of those. That way I've got options, right? So I run 3 to 4 of those, and then man, just run 2 rows and some cubes.
Man, that's good.
Just keep it simple, right? Like, don't overthink it, man. Nail your shit and see what happens.
Eddie, what about you? What are you bringing to a contest for pork?
Man, collars.
Yeah.
Collars, 4 or 5 collars. And, man, the CBA, my pork was – I thought it was definitely, man, one of my better porks. Eric Cantrell went in there, and he tried it. He was like, fucking money, bro. But, man, they hated it. It was 96th.
Well, I'm scrolling. Okay. Now,
keep scrolling. Keep going, dog. Go all the way to the end. Nah, it was good. Especially when Eric came in there and he tried it. Man, he knows pork, you know. But man, I don't know. I don't know if I was on I wasn't even on a bad table, I don't think. Let's see. Man, highest score on there was a 194.
Well, Scooter and Clark, who have done very well in pork, they were 75th with a 190, basically a 189.98.
Yeah.
That's how tight the scores were, man. 190 was 75th place. That's pretty pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But that just goes to show you how, at first Texas teams, when your first CBA came about, thankfully we came about and that we reintroduced pork, right? There was some contests you could do. But to go out there and have pretty much a contest each and every week that you are able to do pork, because it does help. I love that Jen brings contests like KCBS into Texas with the Danny Dietz Memorial Classic. We got Cedar Park, Lubbock, but those were few and far between as far as having an opportunity to cook pork. And then occasionally a jackpot in IBCA would be pork. So, but now we're cooking pork pretty much every weekend if you want to. And it is definitely, the game has upped down here, and we've seen it at the KCBS American Royal. We've had 2 pork champions, Ram Benitez and Fred Robles, go up there and win pork. So pork is not foreign to us anymore. It's, just like everything has always been, if you're getting into barbecue, chicken's different, ribs are different, brisket's different, and pork is just a different category just because it's not known to you until you do it regularly.
My very first time cooking pork for a contest ever. Man, I never practiced for it. Man, I just cut the money muscle completely out before I cooked it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they were fucking tiny, and it was at the Humble Rodeo when the last year it was KCBS, and Manuel was parked next to me, and I'd take him a piece of pork. I thought it was good, and he tried it. He was like, "Man, I don't like it. That shit sucks." I'm like, "Man, thanks for being honest." There was like, I don't know, 100 something teams there. Fucking 6th place pork.
Nice.
And I was 6th overall. I'm like, man, I guess they like that shitty pork.
That was another one.
That was my first time ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just fucking cooked it.
Yeah. But there's a lot of damn good pork teams down here in Texas now. It's as tough as a category as everything because there's so many options. And because the texture to me is a finite. I don't know what you guys are aiming for if you're looking for a texture number on your Thermapen or whatever it may be. But there is a fine window, right, to where you're like tight to perfect to fucking crumbling, overdone. And that's like chicken to me, but pork is another one like that, especially on the money muscles. They can, and you got to keep your eye on as everyone here knows, it can be at 178, jumps to 190, jumps to 205, jumps to done in a matter of like 20 minutes. Honestly, it's quick.
That was the hardest thing for me to figure out on pork was like, quit overcooking the shit, right? Like mush basically. And I'd get comments that said exactly that. It's mush. I'm like, it's melting your mouth, right? Like that was my thought process was like, man, I want it super tender. I want it to melt your mouth, kind of like a burn in or something like that.
Yeah.
And that is not the case. That took me a long time to figure that out.
Very nice. Well, badass, dude. So 200 perfect score pork. And that was your first call of the day.
Yeah. Only call. Yeah.
Don't ruin the story here, bro.
Oh, fuck. Not bad. That was my first call.
AJ George, put his comment up there, please, Ty. I want to read this one here. He said, I had John Turner bring me some collars to Briscoe Ranch 2 years ago, and when he gave them to me, I had to ask him how to cook them because I'd never had before. Yeah. it's a different, if you're in AJ's in Oklahoma, so not too many CBAs up there, not too many KCBS as well. He's kind of in a little no man's land up there, but yeah, now I know he knows how to do it because he's been doing well. But yeah, so all right, we'll get to brisket here in a minute, and we do still. I want to talk to you about HLSR, and then there's some different questions I have for you over here. But we're going to take a quick break. Ty's going to come on here and do the wrap-up recap, the upcoming event segment. We're not going to really do the Mount Rushmore because both of y'all have been on here recently. We've done it. Jingome Barbecue. We need to get Manuel back on to co-host when he wants to. What's he doing? What are you doing, Manuel? He said nailed it. Doing it here. But Ty, can you come in here, my man? And we're going to take a quick break while you do the wrap-up recap and the upcoming event segment.
Absolutely.
Are you learning anything right now, Bub?
Yeah, I'm learning that you cookers are just awesome, and some people, it seems like they were so bunched up there at the top that sometimes it's just luck on what table you get to, and then so I'm really interested to see how like San Antonio is going to go when I don't understand you're going against 12, so y'all have to wax poetic about that for me after the break.
Will do, brother. If you can do the wrap up recap real quick in the upcoming event segment. We got about 4 minutes, guys, and y'all go kick the tires and do what you got to do, and then we'll come right back with the show. We'll talk brisket, and then we'll talk San Antonio Rodeo and Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. All right. Thank you, guys. I will bring this down. There we go.
All right. So, hey, over in the Champions Barbecue Alliance at the Shiner FFA Barbecue Cook-Off, the grand champion was Patrick Rodriguez and Roman Garcia with Low and Slow Barbecue. The RGC was William Jake, Broke Boys Cooking Team. And then at the 38th Hold'em and Hit'em Club Cook-Off, the grand champion was Bill Purvis with Chicken Fried Barbecue. I know I have his thing here.
This is Bill Purvis with Chicken Fried Barbecue, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show. Boom.
Yeah, I don't know how Rob used to do this by himself when he was having produce and read all this stuff. So the RGC was Belle Clark, who's on my Mount Rushmore, and Paul Whitaker. They're doing great with Scooter and Clark this year. The 11th Willacy County Livestock Cook-Off, the grand champion was Rennie Gonzalez with Gonzalez Family Barbecue. And the RGC, who was, I think in the comments earlier, David Cano with Underground Smoke. I think we got another thing here. In the IBCA, the 4th Maverick Cook-Off Junior Livestock, 4th Maverick County Junior Livestock Cook-Off, the grand champion was Johnny Martinez with Barbecue Bandits. And the RGC was Jose Coronado with Dirty Joe's Barbecue. Over at Smokin' the Blues, the grand champion was Jamie Roby with Flirting with Disaster. Sorry, we misspelled that. The RGC was Jamie Baran with Post Oak Cookers. Lone Star, the COTY 2026 grand champion is Kit Polk with Canned Heat, and I know I have his.
This Kid Folk with Canned Heat Barbecue. We're going to the So Smokin Gooder Show. Let's all drop in.
Yeah, congratulations to Kit Polk. It's always cool to see the science contraptions he's got out of his cook site. The RGC was Eddie Morales, the PItfather Barbecue. Congratulations, brother. Over in KCBS, the 11th Slabarama Barbecue, the grand champion is AJ Garza with God's Country Barbecue. And the RGC is Uncle Jesse's Barbecue. That'll do it for the wrap-up recap. Now let's get over and do the upcoming events. All right, over in the CBA, the Humble Rodeo Cook-Off in Humble, Texas, that's a state championship. The WBCA Red, White, and Barbecue in Laredo, that's a state championship as well. Smoking on the Rio in Mercedes, Texas, that's a state championship. In the IBCA, the 9th annual Broke Cook-Off in Refugio, Texas, state championship. And the Tomas FFA Chop and Chomp in East Bernard, Texas. And then the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo Cook-Off in San Antonio, Texas. I do have one update here. I know the War Pig Winter Battle is not going to be this weekend, but he did text with me earlier and say it is going to be on February 6th and 7th of 2026. So he said the campsite will move all your reservations to there, and he'll move all your entries. If for some reason you're not going to be able to be there next month, just get in touch with Dennis Butter and he'll get you squared away. All right. The next one, KCBS, you can go to kcbs.us because they've got a bunch going on. I think that does it. Sorry about that, Rob. That does it for the wrap-up recap and upcoming events segment. Let's bring Rob back in.
All right, look at this lady right here. If y'all can wish her a happy birthday. If you're in the comments right now, give us a hat. Look at that, Diane.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, happy birthday, Diane.
Hi.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
How you like your car?
I love my car.
Yeah, she just got home.
Might have got Best Husband of the Year award.
Oh, nice. Might have got Best Husband of the Year award. They're saying happy birthday, Diane. Happy birthday. Yeah, absolutely, Ty. Great job on the wrap-up recap. And the
yeah, I don't know how you used to do this where you had to move all the stuff, throw things to case and then produce the show yourself. Like that's why I have two hosts on my show. I have two other guys that do all the talking and I just do the producing in the background. That's a lot.
It was tough, but we made it happen. All right. Well, let's get back to the show. Our the co-host and co-host is in. Hatch is still big time in us here, but Eddie's in. Eddie, are you going to be at Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo? What's going on here with you?
Houston. I think so. What do they call that? Champions Row, maybe? Third year, no big deal.
Third year on Champions Row, my brother. That's fucking badass, dude. That is awesome.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Awesome.
Man, I'll be there early this time. Man, I always go like Thursday night, but man, I'll try to be there. Well, I'm gonna be there Wednesday.
Cool. Well,
then I might leave Thursday morning and come pick up my wife and then go back. But man, it's
cool.
You
got to get out there, especially for the Pitmaster Social.
Yeah,
well, you can co-host with me. Let's do it. Let's get up
do
there.
It. Fuck yeah.
We got the video board back there.
Oh, shit.
Look at this guy.
North Texas legend.
The king in the North Texas. Eddie, did you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Really?
Man, I don't watch much TV.
I know, but this has been I think it ended like 5 years ago, or maybe longer. Hatch, get in here, Hatch.
I don't think I've ever watched one single episode.
Did you watch Game of Thrones, Hatch?
I did not.
Yeah, we're adults.
I would think y'all are in the minority of people that have not watched Game of Thrones. I'm jealous. It's a good show. The ending had an issue.
Is that the one with Walter White?
No, that's Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I ain't never watched that either.
Yeah, it's literally what it's going to look like Saturday. Yeah, it's going to be cold. Yeah, it's going to be cold. But yeah, it's Game of Thrones. I was hooked up to the first episode. That's not a good thing, Samantha. Lit Barbecue, never seen it.
Let's go.
Wow. All right. Maybe I'm in the minority, but it's great. So when they say King in the North, that's from the Game of Thrones, man. The King in the North.
I really think that has a lot to do with our age, Rob, because 50-year-old, we grew up on Lord of the Rings, so we're gonna like all that medieval stuff.
Hatch is older than both of us.
Easy.
Oh, is he? I wouldn't have guessed.
He's not.
Looks like a young king. Look at him.
He's
King of the North.
So the original picture had you holding like an axe with like a hay fork in there. I was like, put a propane bottle in there.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool, dude.
It is.
Oh, she said she was hooked after the first episode. Yeah, it was me. It was
I
good.
thought she was hooked to the previews, and then she watched the first episode. And was like, man, fuck this show.
That's what it sounded like. I was like, what? All right. Let's move along to brisket here for the CBA World Championships. No calls for any of us. I actually tried a completely different. So when you're talking about trying recipes, I did like a literal restaurant. I did salt, pepper, and garlic. 50-50, and then a little bit of garlic on there, and it didn't score very well. It was my downfall, but I liked it. I don't know.
I don't think that's what did it though. I don't think the salt and pepper was bad. I thought your brisket was good.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. But yeah, it 103 with a 183.26. Actually, 4 judges really liked it. 38s and 39s and 40. 2 judges killed it. It had 31.28 and a 32. So those, you can fade 1, but you can't fade 2. It's terrible. Eddy's brisket is awesome, says Lit Up Barbecue. Eddy, you said you were rushing at the end, but overall, how'd you feel about your brisket, brother?
Man, I love my brisket.
Yeah,
texture, everything. It was fucking money. And I mean, man, I was on a pretty good table. Hatch was on there too. Man, they scored pretty well. Besides the last 2 spots, that 178 and 181, but man, after that it was 190 and up. So
we'll get to Hatch. We'll get to Hatch in a second. I'm looking for your. Where do you finish up that day? Do you remember?
54.
Yeah, 53rd with a 190.12. Y'all have heard me talk about brisket on the show. I think it is the most harsh judged.
Hey, AJ.
It is the most harsh judged or most critically judged meat category for Texas, because I feel like even our judges that are off the street take pride in a brisket, right? They take pride in what they think is good brisket. And so it showed. I just mentioned like pork or whatever was 75th place at a still 190. Brisket 190 was like 43rd. So yeah, it was tough. Oh no, Eddy had a 190.12 with that 53rd spot. So definitely like so there's 20 plus spots with a as good a score. So anyway, but Hatch, you had a 26th place, man, and you said you tried a different recipe.
Yeah, I did. I basically same process as I just changed. I changed one ingredient in my injection, and then I changed my my finish dust. So we won't get into that tonight, but yeah, it was just minor changes, right? So I didn't want to, I was talking to Josh and Stacy about it. I was like, man, I don't know if it's me or if it's the brisket or what, just throwing out ideas and stuff. I'm like, I don't know if I'm tired of it or what's going on, if it's just not scoring. So, man, I was going to throw a whole new motor at it. And instead I just made, a couple subtle changes, right? Just to see if it would work. Man, I wasn't mad about it. It worked out, it was what, 25th, 26th?
25th, bro. That's pretty solid.
Yeah. So yeah. Man, when I turned it in, I was happy with it. And the flavor was great. Texture was great. Man, I wasn't mad. But yeah, those, the finish and my injection, it made a difference. So
nice. Burn ends, how important? I think I'm always shooting for them. I'm sure you guys as well. No, maybe.
I cook them every time.
I'm cooking them.
Yeah.
I only put them in when Chris tells me to. For real.
That's a fact.
I mean, I never liked them because I don't like fucking burn ends. I think they taste like shit. So, man, I take them to somebody that I would trust their opinion, and whatever they say, that's what I do.
I feel it's important in Texas, not so much KCBS. I feel like they're getting away from it, and Texas down here almost, not that you 100% need it, but it definitely helps if you got it burn ends. Somebody has had comments, hey, no burn ends in the box, like question, and they got dinged for it. And I was like, okay, all right. Yeah. Shouldn't be that way, and we need to figure out a way get our judges off of that mindset. But I guess we're seeing a lot of burn ends in our brisket boxes right now. And yeah, if you're not turning them in, if you're not trying to cook them, if you're not even mentally trimming to where you can turn in some burn ends, I think you should start doing it. But yeah, we're seeing comments like, hey, no burn ends, like question mark, and they're getting dinged on that for not having.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
especially at a cook that big, right? Like you've got that many teams, you've got to throw a Hail Mary. Like obviously if they're not right, don't put them in the box. But
right,
man, you put a full box together with slices, nice slices and burn ends. I think people are going to score it a little bit better, my opinion. And I've been told too that, man, a lot of those judges are going for burn ends more than the slices if they're in there. So
yeah. We had a hell of a cook, Hatch. That was a big time cook off at a big time event. You are the newest world champion. We're gonna crown another world champion here this weekend or next weekend, excuse me, at the San Antonio Rodeo, and then we, like I mentioned, Smoking on the Rio, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. We can talk about Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo a little bit later, but not tonight, another time. But because we're running back, I do want to do some rate my boxes to end the show. But so let's talk about we're sitting at awards, right? You're seeing some teams with 2 calls. I know Mullet Shakers had 2 calls. Fred Robles in the comments, he had a couple calls. There were some other teams, I think, maybe one more or so. But when it gets down to, those guys got called early. Fred was 7th, Mullet Shakers 10th. So it was wide open at that point. And then after that, it was all single calls, it felt like. How are you feeling? Or were you thinking with a 200, you had to be feeling pretty good?
Well, yeah, it was crazy. It was almost like a blur, but they started calling top 10. Man, I was still pretty amped up about my port call. Man, I was content, right? Like I was happy that I had walked, a perfect 200 against those teams. And man, they start calling, 2 walk. I'm like, oh shit. And then they start calling 1 walks. And I turned around, I remember walking by Eddy, and I was like, fucking don't miss big. And he goes like, what? And I was like, he goes, who? And I was like, me. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, man, they're 1 call walking, people right now. And I'm just kind of by myself, standing behind my chair. And man, they called Danny for reserve. And then, there's a whole ton of people standing around Stacy Brenneman, and I look over and he's got a perfect rib call, and I've got a perfect pork, and I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, we might fucking piss some people off right here, like, everybody.
How many were over at Stacy's camp?
There was shit,
everybody. I was standing right behind Chris.
There was a whole group. Not to I'm not shit talking nobody, but
no, of course
he's a great fucking cook, right? It
right.
could have been easily him. But I'm sitting there thinking, I didn't think about it at first until everybody kind of started walking over by Stacy. And they were like, come on, Stacy. And everybody was just, man, I could fucking hurt everybody's feelings right now. Like I got a 200, pork score. So, man, I don't know. There's a video. I don't remember who took it, but there's a video, and it kind of shows me off in the distance. And when they played my song, man, I just kind of put my head down and lost my shit. Like it didn't hit me at first, And I was like, did that really happen? So, man, you don't know. You never know, right? So that was cool.
Yeah, that was a big one. And yeah, to have a group there. That's why I don't like it when people start circling you.
Yeah.
Especially the big contest, right? It's like, get the fuck away. It may feel good, even if you have 3 calls.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You're like that 1 call can still tank you.
Yeah,
it could be the worst thing you could ever do.
For sure.
But if you feel good about it, you're probably safe. But you never know, man. That's the thing of barbecue. But yeah, man, congratulations, man. What a big ass win. So yeah, so you took a little bit to sink in. As it sunk in, that's pretty badass. You're a world champion. Is this your first world championship, Hatch?
Overall, yeah.
That's pretty badass, dude.
So I've won ribs at Houston. I guess we're counting those, right? So
we count them.
So ribs, pork, and overall.
Ribs, pork, and overall. Your first overall, I do feel like they mean a little more. But still, category championships are still great because because I claimed one.
Yeah, James took that video.
Man, that was
nice.
I was sitting there not sitting there. We were all standing behind Chris and we're just talking, man. And honestly, like none of us either are looking at Chris. I was standing there talking with Josh and we're like, what is it? Like everybody's surrounding Stacy, you know, Phil and Bill and everybody's right there. And so I didn't even hear Chris's song play. Right. Cause we're talking, trying to figure out who the fuck it is. So man, me and Josh look at each other like, oh shit, whenever Chris fucking jumps out of his fucking chair, let's fucking go.
Oh man.
And I'm like, holy shit, did they just say the North Texas legend? And man, sure enough, fucking Chris jumps out of his chair. That shit was awesome, bro. We were standing right there, and man, there was some tight hugs, very tight hugs.
The very tight hugs, yes,
Fucking
very
badass,
emotional.
Yeah.
The King in the North. We went to breakfast the next morning. It was a good breakfast, wasn't it, Chris?
Oh man, it was great.
When'd you eat your taco?
Man, I put it in the fridge and I ate it the next day.
Okay,
I meant to text you and tell you, man, it was a great breakfast, but you didn't get one, so I didn't want to like rub it in and be a dick.
It was good, dude. It was all good.
So.
Well, cool, man. Well, congratulations. That's your first overall world championship.
Yes,
you definitely won ribs in Houston. Where was your pork one at?
CBA.
Oh, duh. There we go.
CBA.
Yeah, badass, dude. That is awesome. Eddy, San Antonio Rodeo. It's like your playground, brother. It's coming up real quick, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
Ready.
World championship there. That to me is a world championship. I claim it. You know I do. It's the largest sanctioned cook-off in Texas, and to me there are many.
And they have an international fucking village, so
they have an international village, and there are many more. Why San Antonio Rodeo? I've told you all this the last 3 years. If you're listening, call yourself a world championship. What are you waiting on? Why not?
Speaking of San Antonio,
there are other contests that claim to be a world championship that are not as prestigious, not as large, doesn't have the international teams that you have. It doesn't have the quality of competition cooks that you have. Call yourself a world championship and end this debate. You guys are a top 5. Y'all are a power 5 contest. Ty, put me on solo. Y'all are a power 5 contest with the American Royal, Memphis in May, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, the Jack, and the damn San Antonio Rodeo Stock Show Barbecue Contest. You guys are a power 5. Consider yourself a power 5. I've been saying it for 3 years now. You guys are a world championship. Just call yourself one so I don't have to just bang the drum for you guys. Do it.
I think they're going to start calling themselves a concert. And not a cook.
They are a power.
And I heard they're keeping that fucking guy, bro.
He's actually good. He's a good MC if he.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Stop.
He just
he would stop rushing everybody. Yeah.
So apparently they were gonna fire him. Then they decided to keep him. So man, hopefully he doesn't piss off either the same guy from last year or a new guy.
Yeah. Well,
man, hopefully the same guy.
All right. Well, let's get to some Rate My Boxes. Y'all ready to do this to close the show? We got about 30 minutes left in the show. Chris, anything that we forgot to mention? You're going to have some time to give some shout outs before we get out of here.
Not really. Kind of covers everything. That was badass.
That was badass, bro. That was badass. Congratulations,
man. We're just getting started.
James Dodson said 7.
Man, to beat the teams that were in that parking lot, man, that was special for sure.
100%.
I have a lot of respect for every cook out there. They're busting their ass. They're in and out of it every week. A lot of great cooks, a lot of great people. So man, that was definitely a special one. It's taken some time to set in for sure, but man, I won't forget that one for a long time.
100%. We didn't really actually touch on it last week or give like proper love to Carl Davis for winning overall at the CBA awards for 2025. Carl Davis, the overall team of the year for CBA, badass. James Ledbetter overall brisket team of the year. How about Steve-O, Big O's Barbecue? Him and Jessica, team of the year in pork, team of the year in ribs. Pretty freaking solid. And of course, my wife Diane, and I got the big Cock King trophy right there. It's amazing. I'm waiting to get my champion buckle because we got mixed up. So I'm waiting to get that before I make a proper post. But overall, teams of the year for CBA is a big accomplishment as far as the quality of teams out there, the quality of events that we have each and every week, and just the amount of professional barbecue competition teams out there. It's a professional league, man. It's really cool to be a team of the year for there. But shout out to Carl Davis to be the overall 2025 team of the year for CBA. It's pretty amazing accomplishment. So, and him and Phil are going to be doing a class coming up. I don't know the dates. If Ty can go and find it and post it up here while we're doing some rate my boxes. All right. Rate my boxes. Eddie, are you ready?
Bro, I've been ready.
Stay ready. Eddie stays
ready.
Ready.
And we're going to start off.
We got us a KCBS chicken box. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are on TikTok. Y'all may just be checking it out and not know what the hell you're watching. But what you're watching are some competition boxes. This is a competition barbecue show. So if you're new here, thank you very much. But here's what we do here. We rate these on a CBA scale. 10 is excellent, 9 very good, 8 is fair, and 7 is poor and personal. And you rate them on just appearance only. If it looks appealing to you, 10, 9, 8, or 7. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. 8, James Dodson. Are we at a 9? We're doing a 10 today, Lucas. 9, Samantha Cherry. Sweet Samantha Cherry organized our 300th show little party at the All Fired Up Cook-Off in Pleasanton. Thank you, Samantha. Nicho 9, Jaime Balderas. Shout out to Jaime Balderas. He was the main man, the promoter behind the CBA World Championship. Did a lot of legwork behind the scenes that you guys don't even know about. Thank you, Jaime. He did amazing. Smoking D's, 9. Sean Trainer, 8. Enrique, 9. Hatcher, you're up first, brother.
Oh, man. I want to give it an 8, but I'm going to give it a 9. I think, man, they need to set their salt or set their seasoning a little bit before they dunk them or glaze them or whatever. It just looks real splotchy. So, man, they're not super even either. So I'm going to go easy 9.
All right. 2026, new me. New year, new me. That's an 8. That's an 8. I don't like the forming out form. They're not. Oh my God. Can't even think of the word. They're not the same. Yeah. They're not the same. I don't like the viscosity. I don't like the bass boat. I don't like a lot of this, but this is an 8. Sorry. Eddie.
Yeah, man, Chris, you let me down, brother. But yeah, I'm gonna go.
Be nice.
Man, I wanted to give it I wanted to give it a 7 since I saw it. Yeah, same everything Rob just said. But
hell, what word was I trying to find?
Formality.
I thought I
maybe
said that. Formality.
I don't know.
They're not.
Yeah, I mean
uniformity. There you go.
Uniformity. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 7 for me, man. The sauce really is. That's the biggest thing is the sauce for me, and I don't really. The shape might not be a problem to KCBS, but man, it is to me.
All right, Cock King critic. There we go. 2026, new year, new me. Let's go. Next, uniformity. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Hey, what? Let's get that shirt. I don't know. That looks like a flamboyant chicken. that looks like a lady boy chicken.
What does Cock King mean?
All right, here we go. Gooder Gang, Do your thing.
I think I've seen this box before.
Uniformity. Hashtag uniformity. Dallas. Where's David Cano? David Cano.
I wanted to rate this one, Rob.
Okay. We got a 9 from Ryan. We got a 10 for Sean Trainer. 9, Enrique. Let's go, Gooder Gang. 9, Jaime. 10, Firebox. Nicho, 9. David Cano. Samantha Cherry, 10. All right, Lorenzo, 10. All right, Ty, you're up, my man.
Yeah, as soon as I saw this picture, I had no idea who it was, but as soon as I saw it, I thought this was going to be a 10, so I give it a 10 all day long.
I like it. Got a lot of 9s in the house, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll go first. I'll go second here. That's a 10. I like it. I like the uniformity. I actually like the smoke ring. I like everything about it. The only question that I have is it too dark or roast beefy? But that's a 10 all day for me. I like everything about the box. Go ahead, Hatch.
10 for me.
All right, Eddie.
That's a 10 for me.
All right, we got a perfect box.
The two slices in the bag are a little shorter, but it's all right.
Yeah.
Nice box.
Turn on those slices there since they are over a little bit. That's my box.
How about whose box? Is yours, Hatch?
Mine, yeah.
All right. What the color? Are we okay on color, Eddie?
I love it. That looks great.
Yeah. All right. I would happily hand that in. All right.
Wait, why did you say the two slices are shorter?
Yeah, so whenever I started boxing, I just went in with the first two slices and wasn't paying attention. And then I went back and I was like, shit. I kind of started straightening them up on the edges and wasn't looking back. Well, at that time, I was already like 3 or 4 slices in, and I didn't want to fuck everything up and move the back too. Went ahead and laid the rest out. It worked out.
Where was this box turned in at, Hatch?
180.
Georgia.
Where?
Georgia.
Georgia,
Yeah.
180. Nice. 180 box right there.
I knew I recognized that box. I knew I recognized Brisket Vendetta.
That's right.
Oh. Is that the dust?
I don't know. I was just kidding.
Vendetta.
Because I was about to start writing shit down. Next.
Bruh. Next.
We'll go quick on this one. It's hard to judge it.
Can we judge the pictures taking skills?
Y'all heard me say, put a overhead shot so that we can properly judge this. Although them ribs look thick. I like the toenails. We'll just do it real quick.
Yeah, DQ from Rate My Box.
If we're rating boxes here, I'm gonna give it an 8. 7 on the picture, Johnson. Eddie, go ahead. Just rating.
I like the 8.
Yeah.
8 to good for me.
Hatch.
Same 8.
All right, next. A better picture would have.
Looks like they took a bite out of that.
More in depth. That wingtip is telling me to look right fucking there.
I wasn't going to say anything.
That's a good one.
All right, let's do this chicken box. Hefty 10, Lorenzo. Shout out to Bob's Distributing. Thank you for. Wingtip is throwing the L sign. David Dunn, 11-10, get into a 10. Chingon, 10. From Daddy Dutch, Jaime 9, Sean Trainer 7, 9, uniform color and full box. David Dunn, what is that logo? Can't tell. It's cockroach. For the wingtip. 10, 9, 8. Love y'all. Thank you. 9. It might be Sean's box. I'll go first here. I love the baked in. I love the viscosity. It looks good. Bass looks good here. I can't kill. I'm gonna give it a 10. Hatch.
Yeah, I like it. Nice color. Seasoning's even on them, but man, it's a 9. I can't give it a 10.
All right.
The wingtip's just throwing me off. I don't like it.
All right. Eddie.
I mean, I'm sitting here looking at the comments wondering why they gave that first chicken all these 9s and 10s and they gave this an 8. I think it's fucking picture perfect. That's a 10. Except that wingtip, but man,
I will say I would have. I gave it a 10 already, but I would have felt really proud of this without the wingtip. I mean, it's not doing anything for this bird.
No,
nothing.
Not at all. But
cut it off.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's a 10.
The sauce is perfect. Look at the foil.
Man, everything.
That might be Caesar's. That's.
I think it's Renee's box, maybe.
Is it Renee's box? All right, next.
I don't know. He gave it a.
This is Cesar Mejia with Smoking and Toasting Barbecue, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show.
I knew it. After
fucking beautiful, bro.
I was like, it's a good.
Now, I don't know how he wasn't first place chicken cock king. I'm just kidding.
He wasn't even second. Just saying. No, I'm just.
Damn.
All right, but he is a cock king, 2024. All right, let's see here. Got a support box. I like that we saw a roach emoticon. What do you call them?
Man, age yourself, bro.
What do they call them? Emos?
Emojis?
It's like a Decepticon. Or a trans emoticon. All right, 2 inches short. That's what she said. Mid, a hateful 8. I agree, Eddie. Damn. 8, getting saucy with it. 9, Samantha. 8. I like some pork. 8, Jaime. Eddie, you're up first, my man.
I mean, I'm not gonna. All right, let me judge the pork itself. Man, the pork itself looks good, but if you put the sauce on it, I'm gonna go 8. It's too much sauce, bro. Way too much sauce.
Yeah, I love the monies. The monies on each side are even they're thick to the bottom and they're smaller up front on each side. So symmetry works. That sauce is just killing me. I will give it a low 9. Hatch.
Yeah, it's an 8 for me as well. I think it looks. I mean, their boxing's great. Their money, the cubes, everything's just hit it with a little au jus and not sauce next time. I think. You can't even see the smoke ring on it. So, low 8 for me.
This one hit first place sauce at the American Royal.
Huh? That was what?
First place sauce at the American Royal this box.
Yeah.
All right, next box. Hatch got my joke right away. I like it.
That's good.
All right, I will let Hatch go last, Eddie second. I'll go first after the Gooder gang chimes in. Are you trying to say you're tired or you tried?
That's what I was trying to think.
I think that's the second time I read that from him.
Am I tired what?
All right, Sean, 9, 8, Rini, Ryan Maloney. What's up, Ryan? Welcome to the show, brother. Jaime, 8, Firebox. Legend is the judges are still wiping their faces. Dime piece. Needs some shine. Debatable. 8, 9. Uniform looks a little dry. All right, I'll go first, like I said. New year, new me. I love the uniformity. It looks great. I gotta give it an 8 though. It looks like I'm gonna need some water on standby for this brisket, so I'm gonna give it an 8. Who do I say?
Yeah, I'm an 8 as well. Uniformity looks great. Like, it's nice. It's laid out great. But, man, put some au jus on it.
Yeah, au jus is your friend here. That's for sure. Eddie.
Yeah. Again, uniformity. That looks great, but looks super dry. Yeah. Au jus, sauce, something. Maybe take some of that sauce from that pork box, dump it over here, and you'll be great.
All right. Next box. So Rini said this box needs some of the pork sauce. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. We got us a chicken box. Nine, Daddy Dutch. 10, Nicho. 10, Rini. 9, it's not bad. Lucas. All the way across the pond. Jesus. What's up? Jesus. 10. Jaime. 9. Eddie, you're up first. Pork. 10, lit up barbecue. 9. Samantha, 9. Go ahead, Eddie.
I mean, I'm brightening up my screen. I mean, the chicken looks good. I'm gonna give it a 9. But as I saw this picture come up, man, I felt like if judges, when they're judging our boxes, right? So they came across fucking Caesar's box. Man, it's full. It looks fucking badass. And then this chicken might be just as good, but now I'm thinking about his box. And I know you shouldn't, but man, I'm thinking about that other box and I'm comparing it to Caesar's box. Man, this looks kind of boring to me now. So, but it's still an 8. I mean, a 9. The chicken looks good.
All right. What's up, Cody? I'll see you at Houston, my man. Go ahead, Hatch.
Yeah, it's a 9 for me. Man, look, I'm going to throw out a little bit of my opinion here. Take the wing. So if I'm going to judge this box or anybody's judging this box, they go in, man, they're going to go in for the heel of that breast, right? Like that's just exposed, right? So for me, and I've judged chicken and they're going to go for the heel of that breast right there. That's the driest part of the chicken for me. It's just drier right there on that end piece from the heat, however you're cooking it. Take that wing off, they're going to go straight for the middle of that breast every single time. It's the most juicy part of it.
Nicho made a good comment, Eddie, on this show. This could be an IBCA chicken where you can't
I still compared it to
do that. So Hatch, I appreciate what you said. You said 9 on this one.
Yeah.
Y'all don't normally hear this from me. This is an 8. I don't like it at all. I don't like the viscosity of the sauce. It looks like the skin, just from looking at it, looks like it's shriveled a little bit up there. I don't like it. It's an 8 for me as far as chicken. I don't see a little bass boating. Had nothing to do with the wingtip, although the wingtip needs to go. It's covering up the breast, 100%. It's a little splotchy towards the thigh area. It's an 8. Sorry. Next. Because you can take the keel bone off. I don't know what that means.
He's saying it's dry.
Oh,
well, he's saying that what Chris said is because he takes out the keel bone.
Oh, I got you.
Noted.
Fox said the foil score is better than chicken. I'm curious about what we're going to score it. Well, we got us a rib box here. Renee says, oof.
Did they take a bite out of that second rib from the left? I mean, from the right? The shadow. Might be the shadow.
It's the shadow. We got some Humpty Humps on this guy. 8, a lot of 8s. Or 2 8s, 3 8s. This may be Eddie Morales.
Nah.
Okay, nothing higher than an 8 from the Gooder gang. I'll go first. These are like Hollywood cut ribs, which I'm fine with. I like that. I mean, because you're putting, well, maybe not. There's 5 across the bottom of there. You know, hear me say I like baked in chicken on the ribs. I like to see a little more sauce on these. I will give this an 8. That first one shouldn't be placed right there. It's got a little fat that I'm looking at right here. A little less sauce, a little more fat that I can see here. I'll give it an 8. I don't mind the layout though. I've done this. If you're in a pinch and you don't have 8 ribs or 10 ribs to put in there, pick your best 6 and do this layout here. I'm fine with the layout here, but I just don't like the execution. 8. Go ahead, Eddie.
7.
Ooh.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm done. Hatch, go ahead, bro.
I'm an 8. I don't hate the layout either. I mean,
it's not the layout for me, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, no, not for me either. But I mean, shit, that's what I turned in the game. So,
all right, Ty, we got 2 more boxes before we get out of here. So let's get your best 6, 7, says James Dawson. Get your 2 best,
bruh,
from the remaining.
He was posting the picture before you said get your 2 best.
All right. Well, let's do this one quick. And then Ty, pick 2 more of your best here. Hatch, go ahead.
7.
My boy.
Eddie?
7.
I'll agree. 7. It's not.
Do we have a shitty box, bro, video or no?
Do we have it? No, that'd be.
Doesn't look that good. Doesn't look that good.
I've never seen that. Great work, Ty.
Oh my god, dude, bro, he was wanting to give it all 7s.
That was awesome. That was awesome,
man. Whoever box this is, though,
yeah. What can help him out? Help him out, Eddie. What we do?
Man, just to start off with the trim, bro. Even after you're done cooking it, you can still trim it, man. Take your shears or scissors, whatever you have, and kind of shape those monies, man. That, like for example, that first one on the left side, it's laying on its side. So if you just cut that little piece off of the right side, flip it, man, stand it up, do all that to them, man, they'll look a lot better. Unless you're trying to go for
no, that's a great advice. Yeah, just trim it up a little bit. The sauce looks splotchy as well. Like this top, the first one on the left, the top is saucier than the rest of it. It's maybe lighting, but I don't think so. Ty, can we see that video one more time? I'd never seen that before.
Doesn't look that good.
2 more.
Oh man.
He's going to sure.
Man, I'm sure that tastes really good, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure it tastes great.
That right row looked kind of like a pork steaks, huh?
Yeah, they were big. They were big. Michelle Martinez, Amp Cookers in the house. What's up, Michelle? Well done. Help a brother. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we're true. I think you meant to say hashtag he wants a wingtip. 9.
Yeah, probably.
10, I'd hit it. A low 9. Enrique lit up 10 all day. No roach on that one. All right. Samantha Cherry, 9. Rena Gonzalez, 9. Nicho, 10. Cody, 10. Mid 9. A lot of 9s. Some mixed in 10s. Hatch, you're up first, bro.
Man, I don't hate it, but I can't give it a 10. I've got to go 9. Man, the sauce is a little heavy for me on that breast, between the breast and the leg there.
Yep.
Man, fix the color on your wings a little bit, season them up a little bit better. Or I'm assuming it's from, butter bath or something. Just kind of got washed off, but yeah, it's a 9. Easy fixes for sure.
I'll go next. I love the layout, honestly. I would like to see 2 more wings just to cover that foil up there. You did so good getting them on the right side. That is a good looking layout. I have not seen this actually before, where it's pushed over to the right and wings over to the pushed over to the left, and wings over to the left, to the right, golly. But I would like to see those 2 bare spots covered up over there. I want to give it a 10, but I don't like the splotchiness of the sauce. The viscosity is not where I want it. It's a 9. Eddie.
Man, I really don't have a problem with that half. I think the half alone would have probably been a 10. I don't mind all that sauce, but man, the wings I feel like could use more sauce. But man, I'll give it a 9. And the wings look like jalapeno poppers, kind of.
It's funny. What I was saying about how the judges go for the chicken. I just did it visually. I didn't even look at the wings. I just looked at the layout of them. And then when you mentioned it, I did. Now that I went over there, yeah, that first, especially the first one, don't put that one up front. You could have hid that in the back there. Yeah, but I stand by 9. All right, we got one more box. Put it in the box. That's right. You're gonna put it in the box. Put it in the box. We got one more box from producer Ty, and then we'll get some shout outs out of here with Hatch and co-host Eddie. All right, Ty, do you get one that we can see a full box on here? I guess this works.
Hey, what's up?
I guess this works.
Cosmo, and you're watching the So Smokin'.
I guess this works. All right, we're going to end it on this box tonight. Here we go. Gooder Gang, do your thing. Is that even in a box? Yes, it is. Eddie's like he watched the whole show and he had a bad ending. He's like, they ended it like this. 8 needs better lighting. 8, Enrique. 10, from what I can see. 9, 8. Caesar 9. Nicho 9. I'll go first here. I like the viscosity. The wingtip's not bothering me at all. I mean, it kind of does. It doesn't need to be there, but yeah, I mean the wingtip is out there. It's a 9. I do like the finishing dust on there. I'm okay with finishing dust, by the way, where you can see it. I'm okay with that. I'm a 9 on this chicken. Hatch,
I'm an 8. I don't know. There's something about it. I just don't.
I'm not laughing at you.
The leg, or like how big the leg and the thigh is. I don't know. I like definition. I don't like it. I don't like the color. Yeah, that's an 8 for me.
All right, go ahead, Eddie.
7.
We got to end it on 7.
Bro, I
like
hate
it.
that fucking wingtip. Like, oh my god, cockroach than a motherfucker.
See?
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right. Cesar's wing comment in the show, like in Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones had a terrible ending, by the way. So, but if you watch it, it's still a great show. Anyway, all right, Ty, you can pull that down. Ty, what do you think of your boxes tonight, bro?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. We didn't get a lot of boxes sent tonight, so I tried to get all the ones that I got in. But if you guys are out there, send them to me throughout the week on Facebook to Martin Ty Cobb, and I'll I appreciate all the interaction. I guess just because we were off, we've not been getting a lot of boxes. So
Yeah,
that went into. I've only got 4 or 5 boxes left in reserve. So.
All righty. Well, Mr. Eddy, thank you, Ty. You did amazing tonight. Thank you for. Hey, Ty, real quick, come back in here.
Is there?
Was that the first time for the Brantley clip?
Yeah, you told me last week that Eddy was coming back, so I figured it would be like Return to the 7. So I made that last week after I was going back and looking at some reels. So
dude,
yeah,
that was so good.
That was perfect.
I love the kids' Christmas show. It's funny as hell.
You caught me off guard. You remember you said, "Hey, whenever I say clip it, you got to clip it." Our first reaction to that. That was pretty
okay. I'll go back and do that.
I think we were all smiling. That was pretty funny. All right,
I was
Eddy.
like, man, we don't have a fucking shitty box video.
And then bam, he got it. That was surprising to me. Hatch, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you. This is not your first time on the show, not your last time either. We appreciate you, man. We love you. Congratulations on that big-ass grand championship. And we'll see you at San Antonio. We'll also see you at Houston. But give some shout-outs to people. I know you have some people to give some shout-outs to as well.
Yeah, for sure. Man, Roll Oak Charcoal. Those guys have been great for us. Meat Church, Barbecue Rubs, Matt. Man, they've been big supporters of ours for many years. Man, LC, Chicken Fried, Rio Valley, man, those guys don't help us, but we use their products and they're great. And man, we Gourmet Wood come on with us this year, so we appreciate those guys stepping up and helping us out.
All right, brother, you're amazing, man. Just Ty's gonna drop you down here, but we'll don't leave yet. I want to hang out with you just for a minute here. Mr. Eddy Morales, the PItfather, the grand champion, reigning grand champion of the San Antonio Stock Show Rodeo Barbecue Cook-Off, which we will be there next week. Excited to see you again, man. But continued success. Yes, you've been killing it for the last year and a half, bro. It's awesome,
brother. Man, and all we can do is try.
Yes, sir. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we get out of here, man?
Man, Texas Original and Chopping Block Barbecue Store. That's it.
All right, brother. Well, I will drop you down, or Ty will drop you down, and we'll get out of here, man. Thank you to Eddy Morales, the co-host for tonight, Mr. the PItfather. And, of course, we have Mr. Chris Hatcher, the King of the North from Hatch's Barbecue, and producer Ty. Get in here one last time, producer Ty. Look at that.
Yeah,
Get well case. Get well case. Amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Ty, you did a great job, man. Thank you very much, man. This is good to be back in the saddle. This is week number 2. Coming up on year number 9. Oh, wait.
Year number 9, yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
I was going back when I did the wrap up recap. I said COTY. I know that means Cook of the Year.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was struggling a little bit. So errors and omissions. I love reading those results, man, because I get to see some of the like the superstitions, the rituals. You see how people got their heat source set up, where they got their entertainment set up. It's just a cool ass environment. And I really like getting to see all the teams.
Awesome. Well, I'll be on your show tomorrow, so I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me show this real quick. So I changed the show slide for you. So yeah, Rob is actually going to be on my show tomorrow, the Triple Threat Vet Podcast. We are live Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. If you want to see the other side of Rob that he doesn't talk about himself much on the show, then come watch the Triple Threat Vet Podcast, 7 p.m. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, uploaded to Spotify, live on Instagram, live on TikTok, and uploaded to all the iHeartRadios afterwards. So you're going to be worldwide, man. You're the first professional podcaster we've had on our show.
All right. If you call me a professional, I'll take it. Well, thank you to Ty. Thank you to Mr. Eddy Morales. And, of course, thank you to Chris Hatcher, our guest of the evening. That's going to wrap up the show tonight. We'll see you next Thursday, 8 o'clock, live from the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo Barbecue Cook-Off with Miss Stacy Hale. We're going to be doing a live show, kind of like our Pitmaster social. So you'll be seeing a lot of guests from all over the state of Texas coming on our show next week. That's going to wrap up the show for tonight. Thank you again to producer Ty, Eddy, and Chris Hatcher. My name is Robert Rocha. We'll see you next Thursday. Programming note, next Thursday, 8 o'clock, live from the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. My name is Robert Rocha, and we are out. Close us out, Case.
Good night to all of you wonderful people in Barbecue Nation, YouTube, California.